Dom Glavich here with a bunch of IUP hockey players. It must be getting on toward playoff time, and in fact, more than just that. My goodness. Hey, guys, first of all, congratulations on making it into the national tournament. Huh?
Thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff going on with IUP hockey. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. So when did you play the CMHA?
2 weeks ago. So,
it was 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago down in Delmont, Pennsylvania. We finished up the league. So we play in the CHMA, which involves Duquesne, West Virginia, Mercyhurst, John Carroll University, Kent State University, and us. Mm-hmm. And through league play, we were tremendous, 11-1-0 through league play, and
that's pretty darn stellar.
Yeah, we played very well. Outside of league play, I think we finished up the season 24-7-1. Really, it's a tale of two semesters because the hockey, hockey season kind of goes almost forever. The first semester we were on, a little bit of an up and down, and then the second semester we just come back and, just roll. I think we lose, one game in the second semester. So really hitting playoffs at stride, and that lands us at 22nd in the nation in the overall ACHA, the, American College Hockey Association League.
Jeez, he's got the sweatshirt already.
Yeah.
Man, let's meet some of the players. Guys, good morning. It's good to have you all with us here in the studio. So for folks on Facebook to know who's who, go ahead, shoot.
I'm Jace Rarick.
I'm Zach Soy.
I'm Dominic Glavich. I'm his son.
Oh, man.
Let me give these guys a proper introduction. So Zach Soy's our captain. I'm from New Cumberland, Pennsylvania. Jace is one of our alternate captains from Katanning, PA, and coincidentally our MVP, our playoff MVP. And, Dom Glavich here from Indiana had the game-winning goal in the playoffs. So
the game winner.
So MVP, our captain, and the GWG.
How is it that he's a head taller than you?
That's just, I got no comment on that.
Hey, guys, let's get you to speak up just a little louder because I got my mic maxed out here. So let's talk about it a little bit. We'll just go left to right. And I'm bad with names. So, Jace, let's start with you. Let's find out about what's been going on for you this season and what it's been like with this team. Because we had you here earlier, right? You were here in the studio.
No, I wasn't here.
You were not here that day?
This is my first appearance.
Oh, okay.
Got the call up.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I know that
Big deal.
When you think about your hockey career, this is going to be the highlight of it.
Definitely top 3, probably, for sure.
Hey, how's it? I mean, it's a great hockey program for a number of years, and you got guys like this that are helping you through it. It's pretty cool to play hockey at IUP, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I came here from juniors, and
I'm just going to swing us over to you a little bit.
And it was just, all the boys here, I just really meshed with them well, and we're a vibe. Like, our team's just a vibe, and we love playing together, and we like doing stuff for each other. Mm-hmm. So I think that just really helps us roll during the end of the season when it gets down to crunch time.
Folks might not understand the structure of the type of hockey that you play, IUP hockey, because it's not an NCAA. No. It's a whole different structure, I guess is the word for it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And so, Don, maybe you can help us to understand.
I think it's best described as non-scholarship college hockey. So it's a club organization. The university gives us great support. Especially Dr. Tom Seeger, the VP of Student Affairs. So there's 62 teams that compete at the ACHA club Division I level, which is completely non-scholarship. Comparatively to the NCAA ice hockey, we're right in between NCAA Division II and NCAA Division III. So if you put us on the ice against an NCAA Division III team, our outcome's pretty positive. There's some great programs there, not downplaying anything there. So we're right in between NCAA Division III and NCAA Division II.
Yeah, I didn't want to describe it as club hockey at first because I didn't know if that was the appropriate way to term it, but that helps us understand.
Yep, it is club because it's not a varsity sport through universities, and it's non-scholarship. And you kind of take a look at the programs that are in the ACHA now. Everyone from Pitt, we traveled down and played Alabama. We're playing Delaware. The teams that we're playing and competing against have full training rooms. They have their own rinks, their own television shows. IUP has really made large strides into ACHA Division I as a perennial Division I and powerhouse. So we rank right up there with the people that you think about, big East Hockey, North Carolina. There's large schools out in the Midwest, Adrian, and Liberty University in the South.
Plus, you're showing up this morning on Renda Digital TV. So
there's no one else doing that. There's no one else doing that. Plus Facebook Live. You take a look at the perennial programs. No one's doing radio.
You don't see that happen.
No,
you just
they're
don't.
not that fortunate.
Hey, when I'm when I'm doing Indiana high hockey and getting set to do a game, I do a game, and then as soon as it's over, about let's say 70, 80 IUP hockey players come pouring out of the locker room and onto the ice. You guys are there for how long are you there on that night? On any given night.
On game days, we're usually there probably for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like including the game. We're usually there 2 hours early.
But on those practice nights after Indiana High plays and they're done at about 9:30, you guys are just out there.
Yeah, that's our Division III team.
It's the other team.
The other team.
But
Tell them about our practice.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that just if they're out there that long and they're working that hard, you guys are too.
Yeah, we do it early though.
We're getting after it in the morning.
Yeah, 7:30 in the morning.
7:30. Get the rink at 7. Get grinding for class.
It's a great start to the day.
Yeah.
It actually makes us very productive. I feel like.
Yeah.
I'd rather it in the morning too.
Help you in the classroom too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It just gets the day started the right way.
What's the grades like? What's Dad say about your grades?
Pretty good. Grad school, can't complain.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Swing it over in that direction here, and let's talk to Dom. This program, of course, Indiana High, and then you move right into
alumni from Indiana as well.
Yeah, you move right into the IUP program, and so you've been playing your hockey over there at S&T Bank Arena for your whole life.
For the most part, yeah. I took an absence from Indiana, and I played in Pittsburgh for probably about 7 years. Before coming back to IUP to play in the S&T Bank Arena.
Yeah, and it's fun.
No, it's can't complain.
Yeah. So let's talk about what happens next for you guys, because you get this championship underway. Now you head off to, what is it, the ACHA?
So we are heading down to St. Louis in Missouri for our national tournament next week. We leave Tuesday morning at 8 for a 10-hour bus trip, so I'm not looking forward to the 10-hour bus trip. But I'm excited to get down to Missouri and play on the national stage again for the second time in a row.
I hear the big guy flies down.
Yeah, we much like we're spending the morning on radio. We're taking a bus.
Well, that's okay, man. That's a togetherness thing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's a ton of things that kind of go on behind the scenes. I mean, our fans get to see the production on the ice, the celebratory events when we win, and a little bit of disappointing losses. IUP hockey and hockey in general there's so many connecting moments and brotherhood and bonding moments that go on behind the scenes. I mean, as an IUP hockey player, you come into a very large, busy university, and you're automatically bound to 30 best friends and 30 essentially brothers or cousins. These guys live together, they eat together, they skate together, they win together, they lose together, they rebound together. All over 2 semesters, over 4 years. And the microcosm of a bus ride is just another memory in the memory banks. Yeah. I mean, we could do a whole show on just memories, chirps, funs. There's even some things that go on in the locker room, a little bit of behind the scenes. On any given Thursday after our Longs Week practice, the guys kind of get together and just say, hey, you fell on the ice, you got to throw $1 into our lunch kitty. Just those kind of fun things that keep the game exciting, and there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's great to share.
There's also a lot of off ice activity, and then you take it onto the ice. You raise a lot of money for folks too.
Yeah, I think our most recent was the Mito game where we
for Xander.
For Xander, absolutely, and that was a special night. I'd like these guys to talk a little bit about the crowd. I'll give the highlights. So we ordered special jerseys and held an auction to raise money. We had, I think the soccer team was there, the lacrosse team was there, the drum line was there. Everyone chipped in to raise funds, and I think we end up donating about $3,100 to the fund. And Probably the biggest surprise out of that was the amount of community support. And again, these guys can talk to the game because it was loud and pretty exciting. Was the jersey auction.
Yeah.
So, usually parents buy the jerseys. We put it out for public auction just to, kind of feel it out. And we had some competitive bids. We have fans in the community that outbid parents, grandparents. So we had to kind of order extra sweaters. I know Jay's jersey was a bidding war. A couple of other guys, but probably the most highest jersey was what's Marty's first name? Jordan Adams. I know everyone's nicknames. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's hockey.
So all of our guys help with learn to play, learn to skate. So these guys are like professional players to the little 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, and there's a young girl that plays on the Indiana youth hockey team, and she's a large Marty fan, number 5, and her parents had to outbid their grandparents to buy that for her birthday. So it was a great feeling for us to give back, and also a great feeling to say, wow, there's people in the community that are outbidding parents on sweaters. So it was awesome.
What was it like for you guys that night? Because here comes another. It's a hockey team coming in, wants to beat you, and then they see all this going on. It must be crazy.
I mean, yeah, that game was insane. It was the loudest game I've played here by a mile.
Just coming out onto the ice, we had no tunes at first, and then that drum line started going, and oh my goodness, I've never heard anything that loud.
Oh, you had the IUP drum line
Yeah,
there?
they were there, and they were rolling.
Buzzing.
It was the loudest the S&T Bank Arena has ever been.
Yeah.
That I've personally experienced.
I'll bet you that was just
Been here
banging
for
on.
6 years.
And before that.
And before that, the IHS Rowdy Rooters, when I was growing up and he was the head coach, was probably the loudest and biggest fans I've ever seen till the Mito game.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. That drum line, every time in the fall that they get underway, they decide that they're going to rehearse and practice right outside the tennis courts where I'm playing.
Yeah.
I lived there.
Yeah,
I hear that
you
every
hear that
morning.
every day. Does it drive you nuts?
Them and the Arby's people ordering. All I hear.
Little alarm clock.
You can hear me saying, "I'll go get that too," because that's what happens as the ball gets
Leave it,
through.
I'll get it. I love it.
Hey guys, we're out of time, but you're on the road to, what'd you say, St. Louis?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. That'll be next week.
Yep, we leave Tuesday, and anyone that's interested in providing any financial support, just check our Facebook out, Indiana IUP Men's Ice Hockey.
IUP Men's Ice Hockey
Yep.
on Facebook. They could always use the extra funds. Help them get there on the bus and maybe stop at, what'd you say, Arby's?
Hey, thanks so much. It was great.
We're glad you
thank
came
so
in.
much.
We appreciate it. It is Indiana in the Morning. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160. And Kilmeade's next.
101.1 FM and AM 1160 WCCS, Homer City, Smix